Hey guys, I'm back. Just thought I'd pull another stack from the stack, and I was showing the ape comics in the last video. I forgot a couple, so here's some more apes to begin with. Like I said, this is all recently new stuff, but here we have the Planet Apes Annual #1. I don't know if you can see it or not, but if you look close, the panels behind them there, you got like a shot of Taylor's spaceship, and you got a shot from Escape right here with the Aponauts. Of course, the Statue of Liberty shot. On top, above his head, you have the shot that you see at the beginning of the old TV show. You got the burnout cities, so kind of a cool cover. But got some good little stories in it. And here's a Planet of the Apes special #1. And I think this is set in the same era as the ongoing series that came out a few years ago. It was either 600 years before or 600 years after the events of the first movie. I'm not really sure, but I'll have to go back and reread it. Well, I'll have to read this for the first time, but there's that. Okay, now we get to the old musty brown paper stuff. It's just I don't know what's in here. It's mostly DC and Marvel, probably mostly DC in this stack. Just old Bronze Age stuff. And got Superman 360. Ross Andrew and Dick Giordano cover. And used to have a little second feature, The Fabulous World of Krypton. Batman 297. You got Robin and the Riddler in this story. Ernie Chan cover. I don't know why this stuff hadn't been bagged. I mean, because this stuff is like very fine. Some of it really still really good shape. Okay, Batman 281. More Ernie Chan. Batman 276 versus the Spook. Batman 278 versus the Ringer. Whoever that was. And this is right around this time that like the 25 and 30 cent covers, that I really started getting into comics, especially DC, because I hadn't really discovered Marvel yet. But yeah, pretty much anything DC put out around this time, I was buying it. So that's why I've got a lot of this stuff still laying around. Here's Batman 339. Poison Ivy. Our Army at War 291. Really cool Sergeant Rock cover by Joe Kubert. And here's some DC Horror Witching Hour #22. This one's pretty beat up. Got a chunk out of the top here. Still a good reading copy though. And most of these mystery books, I got some really great artists in them. Not sure who's in this one, but here's an old Silver Age artist in this. I don't know if you can see the name. It's down here below her dress. It's J. Winslow Mortimer. Win Mortimer did a lot of the Superman titles back in the 60s. He did some stuff for Marvel too later on. But who else? A lot of times they didn't give writing and artist credits in all those books, which kind of ticks me off because I want to know who did it. And there's some Marvel stuff. Worlds Unknown #8. Golden Voyage of Sinbad. Pretty Pretty cool cover. And World's Unknown number 7, Golden Voyage of Sinbad. I think number 8 was the last issue of this title, actually. It's a really cool cover. And this is my favorite because they had actually made this into a movie. It's number 6, The Thing Called Killdozer. And this was written by Theodore Sturgeon, the same guy that wrote It, that adaptation. You can see that. But they actually made a actually pretty cheesy sci-fi movie out of this. And I'm not sure if it was made for TV or I don't think it ever came out to theater. But they had actually made a movie of this. The bulldozer couldn't actually talk or anything, but I think a meteor, you know, it was like one of those cosmic meteor things, and it bathed the machines in the rays, and it's sort of like Maximum Overdrive. You know, the bulldozer came to life and was trying to kill everybody. But that's kind of a cool little thing. Cheesy as all hell, but you know, that was the 70s. And here's World's Unknown number 2. Really cool dinosaur cover. And World's Unknown number 3 by Buckler and Wayne Howard. Actually, Wayne Howard used to do a lot of the Charlton horror books, Midnight Tales and stuff like that. Okay, World's Unknown number 5. Okay, we got some Hulk. This stuff's pretty beat up. Still cool though. Really nice Al Milgrom cover. Hulk 243. And 234. Yeah, this one's stained up pretty bad. Still a good reader though. Okay. Hulk 226. One of the few times you see Ernie Chan doing a Hulk cover. And here's some beautiful stuff. Tarzan 224. Joe Kubert. Tarzan 230. Kubert cover, 100-page spectacular. These infamous square-bound books. But I love these when I was a kid because where else you're going to get a new story and probably 3 or 4 or 5 really cool reprints. It's just really cool stuff. Russ Heath art. Jack Sparling on Korak. Of course, you remember the old. A lot of you remember the old ads. Get prizes from selling seeds. I tried to sell seeds and I didn't get a damn thing. Okay, here's this thing's even loose from the cover. Tarzan 255. Ernie Chan cover. I think Kubert had probably left by this time. This is probably close to the last issue that DC did. I think maybe 256 or 257 was the last issue. And Tarzan 254, I think this is a Garcia Lopez cover. Really nice. I think Howler Mouse will probably enjoy this one. He's probably already got it. But I know Garcia Lopez is one of his guys. And Another beat up and cover loose. Tarzan 247. Yeah, I can tell this is one I originally bought. Really cool Kubert cover. And I guess this is duplicates. Some of the stuff I already showed, but it's Kong #1. Bernie Wrightson cover. And I got a little stack of Commandees. I guess this is more dupes. Number 50. This is where he finds out that his grandfather was really OMAC. I think Alfredo Alcala did the inks on this cover. I'm not sure. Yeah, Rich Buckler and Alfredo Alcala. So we find out Commandy is a direct descendant of OMAC. Commandy 37, Joe Kubert cover, Jack Kirby interiors. Enough said. Same deal these next two. Number 38. I'm starting to remember why I've got duplicates. Well, I've got duplicates of these anyway, but I'm starting to remember why. I think I bought a lot off eBay several years ago, like where all the ad pages were removed. It didn't affect the story, but just the pages in the middle where they had all the ads were. So it's really, I don't know if you see that or not, but it's really thin. But you still got the complete story and art in it. More Kubert cover. Kirby. It's Kirby's last issue, number 40. Kubert cover. Number 36. It's always one of my favorite covers. Number 35. This is one of my favorite stories in this run, the Soyuz Survivor. A Russian astronaut got irradiated and turned into some kind of monster there. 33. I've got my Commandy run put in a box with all my other Kirby stuff, and I'm going to be doing a video on that sooner or later. But this, like I say, I just pull stuff out of this stack, so apparently this needs to go in that box. Commandy 30. And here's one more famous issues. Commandy 29, Superman crossover. Not really, but it is. Just love that cover. 28. 27. 26. 22. 24. I know a lot of you have to agree with me, but Kirby was the man. Just look at that. Wow. 25. 21. 'Okay, another really cool series, Bronze Age. Rima the Jungle Girl. These are really beautiful books. I mean, you got the Kubert covers, and I think it's Nestor Redondo. Yeah, Nestor Redondo did the interiors. That is just beautiful artwork. I think actually Kubert did the layouts, and then Redondo and his crew came in and did the rest. This is really beautiful art. And I think in the back, another probably, I'm not going to say unknown, but little known series was the backup in Rima. It's called Space Voyagers, and Jack Olek did the scripts, but had Alex Nino on the art. And I love Alex Nino. Little sci-fi backup series. Just beautiful artwork. Yeah, even if you don't like Rima, it's worth picking up just for the backup series. Here's number 2. And these can still be had pretty cheap. I mean, you can't beat it. I mean, it's a bargain. As they got Kubert on the covers and Redondo, and who else? Not sure how many issues the Space Voyagers are in, but like some more Alex Nino. It's just great stuff. Well, guys, that's all for this stack. Appreciate you sitting through all that. But if any of you have stacks of old stuff like that in your collection, I mean, you probably love going through it as much as I do. But I do appreciate you watching. I appreciate all the comments. I'm trying to get caught up on people's videos, and I'm still trying to plan my 100 subscriber thing. I'm almost up to 120 now, so I'm way behind. But I will be coming up with something. I'm just trying to, I got a couple things that I'll give away, but I'm just trying to come up with some kind of little, your favorite comic this or favorite comic that. You know, try not to do something that, you know, it's been done recently, but I'll come up with something. But thanks for watching, guys, and onward and upward.